Dangler's going to have to announce the starting lineup here pretty soon. So we added some lights to the ice and some audio. Still working on it. All right, I'll welcome to Slater Ice Rink. I'm going to have to read the starting lineups here in a little bit. This is the Varsity Showdown between the Lincoln Junior Styes, Fremont Warbirds here on Pisson. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us for the action. Lights will come on here shortly. Referees for today's game, we've got Kerry Mahoney, Eugene Tackleberry, and James. So I got to do the lineups here. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the first time these teams have met this year. I'm not sure everyone's record. You could Google it. Get on the Googler. Probably find out if you wanted to. Or not, I don't care. Whatever. Live look at the home bench there. Popcorn delivery service brought to you by O'Malley's. Looking for popcorn? Want it in your seat? You want it now? You want it hot? You want it tasty? Make sure you get yourself some O'Malley's Pizza delivery service. It's good shiz. Uh-oh. It's not good. I can't get my... Here, let me try this. I know what's going on here. I'm stupid. Icing. 9 seconds into the game. No, I don't know what's going on there. That is weird. I will try to work on the clock. It is not working. No icing there. Lincoln's about a 30 to 40 minute drive from the rink here. Of course, depends on where you live in the capital city. Collision! Yes, I know it's not 17 minutes. It is really 15:53. I'm working on it. I'll get there. Calm your tatas or whatever. That didn't work either. I'm going to have to do this. That also did not work. Oh, trip and fall. Huh, that is odd. Huh. Here, let me try this. Hang on. Well, that's not right. That's not what I need. No score. You guys watch it like that for a second. Like it was live barn. Uh-oh. We got the live barn live view. It sucks. Burner. Sorry, trying to fix your guys' scoreboard here. Oh yeah, black flag, dude. Our DJ's awesome. All right. Well, we have to reboot the scoring dongle. All right, we're gonna just we'll wing it. No score. 14-19 to play here. This varsity showdown throwdown. They're pushing on the board. Not very friendly. Friend's got a hug. Collision! Right in front of the bench there. Stoppage on play. Bonk. Ba-dunk-a-dunk. Ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Uh-oh. Cigarettes. All right, so we are having issues with the clock. See if the scoreboard works. No. That's a bummer. What was bringing the hot hockey action? There's a penalty on Lincoln, so power play for Warbirds. I don't know why that's got a butt ugly gray background either. Up to Patefield. Patefield cycles it to the defense. His defense is Sarkar. Shot on net, covered up, stops the clock with 13:10 to play. Oh, cool. So now it's just not working on the screen. All right, well. You know, work on the scoreboard here. 1:06 to go on the power play for the Warbirds. Warbirds have had some really close ones on Varsity, looking for their first dub of the season. Good cycling there down McGregor. McGregor got a shot just off the bar on the left side. Collective woe in the stadium, arena, ice, center, inside the side. Wiley, near side. A lot of these starters on Varsity are freshmen and sophomores. That's and juniors, what you call silly. Young varsity squad. Now, I don't know what I think there's a lot of upperclassmen or whatever for Lincoln. I don't know, maybe it's the same. Huele behind the net, number 2. He is a senior. He's got the puck. He's going to take it on the near side. Skate in with it, put a shot right in the middle. Rebound opportunity, and it's lucky for Lincoln that clears. And it comes right to the kid right out of the box. So even strength now for the junior stars. Junior stars. Here comes O'Reilly. He had a game in the he had a goal in the JV game. Did a little deke he learned from GMC. And back in the neutral zone we go. Collision! Fremont handshake right into the penalty box glass. Whoa! Did you see that? That was a UFO. It's called a Bauer. Or maybe it was a CCM. Probably was not a Trio or a Sherwood. No one plays with a Sherwood unless you're an adult. You don't see kids playing with Sherwoods too often. Look at that. Little sneaky sniper racket. Oh, he friendly fire on O'Malley. Hit him right in the skate and took him down. Oh, there's some more lumber going there, and those UFOs are flying indoors. Unidentified flying objects. And that is an out of play by Schlegenhofer. All right, let me see if I can fix the scoreboard here. So far, the answer has been no, you cannot. To be honest with you, I feel a little naked right now. You know? It's 10:19 to go. No scoreboard. It ain't working. I mean, it obviously was at one point. And that's since we started this game. A lot of activity, a lot of cheering from the bench on the Lincoln Junior Stars. Not sure why. Oh man, that was like a playing Frogger. Kid went over the back of a player. That was weird. No score. Almost halfway through the first period already here. Over 7 minutes in. So the score's right. The time is not. Period's right. I don't know if that changes if I. No, you know what? I bet I know what I did. Hang on. Payfield with the puck. Making some sweet moves. Silky mitts. Silky edges. Silky steal from Scott. Man, look at that. Just textbook how you should do it, kids. Cycled pass on the D to the Junior Stars. And there's a puck to nobody. Should be an icing. No whistle. Maybe he was beyond the blue. I don't know. Definitely wasn't beyond the red. Maybe it was touched. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. 8:30 to play. I know that. Stoppage will play. See if I can get this right now. Probably not, but stop us from trying. All right, well, we'll keep working at it. Give me something to do at intermission. Kobe Powers putting the pressure on. Sarkar with it. Gets it in the middle to the opposing team. They got to wait because they got a guy in the forward zone. 8:05 left to play here, opening period. I apologize for the ill-working scoreboard. Working on my end. Got Sarkar down. Stoppage of play. Okay, so clearly it's a connection issue if you're following along at home. O'Malley missed it off camera there. Decided to go all wrecking ball. He won. It wasn't even like, there was no penalty or anything. He just ran into a guy. Shouldn't have been standing there. Banked up to Montiel Klein. That's dangerous. He will not bank it to himself like he normally does. He'll be thrown in by the Junior Stars. 7 minutes to play here. 10 minutes in, no score. Oh, a turnover in the D zone. Back to Montiel Klein. He backhands it into the net. That's not good. And I apologize for the scoreboard. This is a hack production if you haven't figured it out. I just can't get enough. .605 to go here. No score. Shot on net. Stopped by Laux. Warbirds looking to get it out of the zone here. Not today. Backhanded up and into the forward zone. Will be pursued, but will be too late. And that's going to be an icing. I had Warbirds on the damn thing. What happened to that? Oh, that's right. It's not. I don't know what the commotion's about. All right. Stoppage to play. 5:35 to go. I'll continue to work on the. Continue to work on the scoreboard issue here. I was working in the JV game. Collision. Activity on the far corner there. Little forearm check there on 44. That's Borland. Center zone pass made. Shot off the outside leg of Schlagenhoff. No, McGregor. Whatever, just saying words. 5:01. Penalty coming up on Powers. Going to be down a man here for Fremont. Yeah. Score's correct, period's correct on your screen. However, the time is not. Good job there on a shorthanded opportunity and shot down toward the goalie for the Junior Stars. 1:37 remaining on the power play for the Junior Stars. No score here from Seidner. First period. Good hustle on the far boards there by 13. He will clear it again. Again, I apologize to everybody watching at home or in the toilet or in prison, wherever you choose to watch pissing. And that's where we're at, man. We're huge on the prison circuit. Let's just say it crossed the line, ref, okay? Referees for today's game, that's working. We got Kerry Mahoney, Eugene Tackleberry, and James. Oh, razzle and dazzle on display there. Shot does not go in. 35 seconds left in the power play for the Junior Stars. Only 1 or 2 maybe shots on net. Saved by Laux. Thanks to behind the net. Cycled behind the net by the Junior Stars. Centered pass goes to nobody. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. 3:19 left in the first period. Shot from the D, saved to the right of Laux. Quickly retrieved by number 7. That's Patefield for the Warbirds. 5 seconds left in the power play, and Powers will come back out. Probably go right to the bench. And another, nope, he's going to come right back out onto the ice. He served his time. Why is that showing? What am I going on here? Let me. It's showing the wrong camera too. This is a weird ass day. No, it's showing the right camera on the stream. Okay. We got a center ice face off because you can. That's a nice throw down the corner. Collision. Pad save. That's a dangerous deflection if you're a goalie, man. You want to get that thing to the sides, not in front of you. And that's a glove save. That's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Today was a good day, says DJ Wiki Wiki. Try to keep you up to date. 2:11 left in the first period. No score. After this period, they will have an intermission. We'll mute the stream, come back and have the second period. Now work on getting the scoreboard updated for you. Wraparound shot on net. Saved. Stoppage au play. .123 stoppage to play again with a shot on net. Sorry, I'm trying to work on this scoreboard thing. Inside of a minute, that's going to be icing. Face-off's going to be in the defensive zone for the Warbirds. Montiel Klein going to run into the net. Sorry, I thought I had it in frame. I did not. 41 seconds remaining opening period. 34 seconds remaining. Warbirds with it. Looking to get an opportunity in front of the net. Even strength here. Shot is just above and out of play. There's an icing with 8 seconds left. Faceoff's going to be in the forward zone for Fremont. Looking for one shot on net here if they can get a possession of the puck. It's Lincoln with possession. They're going to just clear it and let the time run out. That's exactly what's going to happen. So no score, end of one. We'll be back for period number 2 after this.
Do you often find it difficult to get out of bed in the morning? Have you been avoiding activities you once found pleasurable? Do you frequently gaze emotionally out the window while sad piano music plays in the background? If these symptoms of depression sound familiar, then it's time to seek help. It's time to ask your doctor about tacos. Unlike other antidepressants, tacos are formulated to be frickin' delicious, helping to instantly boost mood, reduce thoughts of suicide, and give you a warm feeling of satisfaction deep down in your tum-tum region. Tacos have been clinically proven to help you forget about a broad range of causes for depression, including low self-esteem, feelings of loneliness, catching your wife in bed with your best friend, debt, still living in your parents' basement, not having tacos, hunger, and giving up on your dream of becoming an actor because you got your girlfriend pregnant and had to get a steady job at your father's accounting firm. If you suffer from frequent heartburn or don't like things that taste frickin' amazing, then tacos may not be for you. Possible side effects of tacos include indigestion, diarrhea, abdominal cramping, greasy fingers, beef sweats, thirst, lethargy, flatulence, itchy scalp syndrome, mental clouding, and an immediate craving to eat more tacos. Don't let depression rule your life. You don't have to suffer any longer. Bring your world back into focus with the only antidepressant that comes smothered in a layer of warm, melty, delicious cheesiness. Taco. To your doctor about tacos today.
All right, welcome back. I think I fixed the scoreboard for now. What's everybody doing out there in the internet? Internet's good. Thanks for joining us here on the Pissin'. You know, the next game is going to be coming up tomorrow, 6 p.m. against the Dubuque Saints, one of my personal favorite teams. Everyone there is extremely friendly. They're great fans, great team. Love their arena, like their city. So I was actually kind of bummed when we got the schedule and we didn't go to Dubuque this year. Always enjoy Dubuque. And they're coming to town, and it's not, it's Guess Who's a Cop night. I don't know what that means, but I guess you can find out who's a cop tomorrow. JV's first. Anyway, second period underway now. No score. Well contested, evenly matched game here. The Varsity superpowers here in Nebraska. Looks like we got a stoppage of play on a hip check on the boards. So, hope he's okay. Look like he's starting to get up. Timeout here for an injured junior star. I don't think there was a penalty. It was just a collision. He's up and on his feet, skating to the bench. That's a good sign. A little upset, either with the fact that he got injured or his play or both, or I don't know. But he's going to take a little breather here. He'll get replaced on the ice. 14 seconds in and stoppage old play. We're back at it. No penalty. Kept in the forward zone. Great job there by number 3, McGregor. Got Peters on the ice with Powers. PP line. And Patefield. PPP! Lofty dump to the left of the net there by the Stars of Junior. Right-hand side, all by himself, puts a shot into the goalie. And no rebound opportunity. Just under 2 minutes in to the second period here. Still no score. Pretty even game here. This varsity team, I believe, played yesterday for Lincoln. They played in their home ice. The former agriculture building at the University of Nebraska, now called the Icebox. That girl, she's poison, dog, I'm telling you. All right, pants off, dance off. Shot misses Laux. A lot of defense there in front of the house. Montiel Klein's pass did not get to its intended target. Neutral zone battle for the puck. Still back in the neutral zone we go. Comes back out to Sarkar. Sarkar's pass is intercepted. And they're going to say that is a good goal. Rightfully so. So a takeaway in the defensive zone puts the first points on the scoreboard, and it's for the visiting Lincoln Junior Stars. So, yeah. Face off at the center ice. Varsity looking for their first win of the season. They've come close. I mean, no blowouts. Oh, there's a forearm checkaroo on both sides. I think that's the dude that scored. Yeah, I think he was looking for a second one, if it was him. But, yeah. Face off in the forward zone for Fremont here in period number 2. Switching up the lines, down by 1. Patefield backhands it up to the far side. Will be cleared out briefly and now cleared out permanently. Vorlin pursuing. A big kid for Lincoln. On the far boards this time. He's getting tangled up. There's a shot that I don't think made it to the net. Here comes some speed on the near side. Going for the ankles was the Lincoln Junior Star. It was Vorlin bringing it in, I believe. No, maybe it was Howard. I don't know. Just naming names. Didn't get a good look at it. And there's a 2-on-1, the 2-1. We got some pursuing here by Peters. Shares the same name as coach. Wonder why that is. It's weird. Comes Wiley. He's got some stick moves and some speedy feet, and he's probably been on this ice more than anybody else on this ice combined. Everybody on this ice combined. Oh, there's a trip right in front of the ref. And Whaley wailing on the ground. Gets back up. Wiley, not to be confused with Whaley. They're two totally different people. Whaley back with the puck, looking to fling it around. Ooh, passes in front of Scott. And that'll be an icing. That'll send the puck down for the face-off at camera 3. 13:03 remaining here, period number 2. Stars score first over the Junior Stars. Score first on the Warbirds. This Varsity a foul. All right. Neutral zone battle. There's a high volley. Into the corner we go. Right out to the, ooh, swing and a miss. Coming out the far side, though. Dude all by himself. Well, I mean, he had friends with him. Something smells good in here. There's no hamburgers in this place. We gotta work on that. We also need this. We need the sketchy dog. We have hot dogs. I'm going to work on working with the Seidner people on how we can get a sketchy dog. Stoppage will play on the icing. 12:07 to go. That'll bring us to camera number 2. You think this game is exciting? Wait until tomorrow. First time they played Dubuque this year will be tomorrow. It says 6. I think it's 4, actually. I think it's 4 and 6 are the times. I believe I have the incorrect timing on that one. I will look again. I will, what they call verify. Actually, I know some of the Dubuque people are watching. They can feel free to enter it in the chat and correct the dangler. I believe it's 4 and 6 tomorrow. Ooh, wrong camera, dumbass. I'm moving the camera like you guys are following along and I didn't have the right camera on. That's stupid. It's Central Time, I know that. I know it's here. But I believe it's 4 and 6 in the PM. Maybe it's 6 and 8, and I forgot to change it on the website. I don't know. Good move there by Montiel Klein. Centers it. He had every single black jersey around him because he just put him in that situation. He's right in front of the net. That pirouette to shot goes left of the net. Comes far side action. Hot hockey action. Dubuque, is it 4 or 6? Or if you know, you don't have to be from Dubuque. And unfortunately, I'm not going to know if you're lying. So you could just enter a time. Say it's noon. I don't know. I think it's 4. I think I put the wrong graphic in. You don't get voted the best hack announcing for nothing. You know, you got to hack still. Can't go around being all right all the time. No excitement in that. In fact, quite the contrary. Here's a 1-on-2. Back to a new Brady. Hit behind the play. That was uncalled for. That was just someone skates hitting the boards. Wasn't even contact. It sounded cool. Stoppage will play for who knows what. Maybe the puck got stuck inside the boards. I don't know. Couldn't dare be because this dude. Riley. Going to spend some time in the sin bin. Think about what he did. Going to have himself a fine time of penalties. That's going to be a power play for Lincoln, which typically you'd want to do if you are, you want your team to be on those power plays. You don't want to be presenting those. You want to be on the receiving end of penalties. You want to be on the receiving end of not getting the penalty. I'm going to shut up. Yeah, which one is this? That's right. I think he's yelling at his own team. I don't know. Here, I'm going to look at the Midwest Hockey Association teams page, see what time the game is tomorrow. Yeah, he's mad at his own team. You hear some background vocals from Coach Peters. That is spirited encouragement for his team. Coach Peters is a good guy. If you don't know him, you be a little struck on the side. Be like, hey. He's a solid dude. Oh, it is 6 o'clock. Well, no, it's 4 and 6. Yeah, it is 4 and 6. 4 o'clock JV, 6 o'clock varsity action. So my graphic is wrong. Everything else is right. Except for the clock, because I forgot to stop it. Fix the clock. The problem I created. Here's a good clear. Pass up the right side. clear. Under a minute to go on the power play for the Stars. Whaley doing a good job there on the PK. Keep that puck away from the net behind it. Looking to get it back up around. Now it'll come. Laux could have let that one easily slide by, but he decided to glove it. Wasn't going in. He made sure of that. So yeah, my graphic is incorrect. It is 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock is JV. 6 o'clock is Varsity. And there's no Husker game. I mean, there's other football games, but they don't count anyway. Half the teams don't have their coaches anymore. You know. There's all these betting scandals and stuff going on. No one cares. You know, they do care about the JV showdown and varsity showdown between the Warbirds and the Saints. Both can hover. They both fly. Both are in the air. Those mascots. Good shot falling down was Cunningham. Love the effort. And even strength now. Penalty over. No goal scored on the power play for Lincoln. Centering pass made. Cunningham with a shot right into the glove. And he knows it. He wanted some lift on that one. Dude. Sarkar with it, looks to bank it down towards Montiel Klein. Lincoln in an effort to clear it will not. Sarkar psych. Shot deflected off a skate and into the net. Shot on, great save by Laux. Another one. Powers looking to get some fancy mitts on him there. Peters with it in front, puts a shot on, loose puck still. Montiel Klein with the rebound attempt. He's going to try to backhand it into the middle. One-timer from the blue, bounced up and over on the right side of the Lincoln Stars goalie. Montiel Klein again with it towards the far circle. And that's going to get tipped up and out. And will come back down towards Laux. So it will not be icing. It will be pushed away for the retrieval by. Oh, no, it was not taken by the defense. Instead was fanned on again and left there for Lincoln to also take a grab at it. Still in the forward zone now, which should have been an easy clear. Is now a fight to get it out. Laux saves. Rebounds in front, kick behind the net towards the side. Lincoln looking for a penalty because a kid went down. There's a good blocker save by Laux. That'll get pushed to the far sides. Deflect off the skate again. Montiel Klein making some action here. He's going to be all by himself on a 1-on-2. He's going to get pushed behind, circles around. No interference call. That's cray-cray. No hooking call, nothing. Montiel Klein still on his knees. He dude scores more on his knees than people do on their feet. He ain't scared. Goes back the other way. Here's some curse words coming. That's unfortunate. This is a family-friendly environment. Have you been to the Loop, the new bar that opened up last year? Here comes some action. Centering pass to the feet. That was Wiley that brought it in on the far side, wrapped it around behind. Got O'Malley in there as well. That means a goal's going to happen. Patefield, the other defensive player here, O'Malley playing defense, as the defense was very aggressive on that one. And you got number 3, I believe, is Schlagenhoff. Up to O'Malley. O'Malley fans on the pass, but has his teammates there to bail him out. Vorlin putting some pressure on Wiley, gets it. Vorlin now has it. He's looking to center it up. Got a 1-on-2. Can't quite get that shot off without being stick slapped by the defense. O'Malley in the corner doing O'Malley things. That's not good if you're a junior star. You're going to. Patefield fell down just to give the other team a chance. There's a shot on that. Laux saw that from a mile away, even though the shot was not even that far. That's how good he is. It's not a, that shot doesn't count. I think that kid got his second goal. I don't know, maybe he didn't. Who cares? League's going to review it and realize it wasn't a fair goal. You know what I mean? Coach Peters. I'm not exactly thrilled with the play on that one. The team now knows that. You know? If they were curious as to how mad he is, they now know that answer. And I guarantee you, they will use that to motivate themselves to make sure the different tone is taken when they score a goal, which will happen here shortly. Because a 2-goal lead, as we all know, is the worst lead to have in hockey. 3:05 left in period number 2 here. Lots of activity in front of Laux. Will be brought out now. Looks like Cunningham gonna skate it. Passes it right before the blue line. Won't cross the blue line. Comes back the other way. Banked up and out. Man down for Lincoln. And then they run into each other. That's some squirt level stuff right there. Off the pads of Barons. Collision! The Lincoln coach is wondering to know why that wasn't a penalty. And when they run into each other, it's kind of hard to call, you know? Yeah, someone doesn't have a stick. That doesn't mean someone has 2. That just means someone doesn't have theirs. I think it's a broken stick. Just definitely got a stoppage old play. On the icing. 2:0 free. Left to play in period number 2. We'll say thank you all for watching us here on PSN. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler, bringing you the most mediocre at best announcing, commentary, filming. You know, you see these guys with their gimbals and their phones, and they're a one-man crew. We too are a one-man crew. Just my dumb ass. So all these graphics and stuff are being live fired from me. Carry a bunch of crap. Actually, the people of Lincoln streaming, they got 2 mans and only 1 camera. I got 4 cameras, computer, one me. Not trying to self-gloss or anything. I'm just saying. I don't even have a kid on the team. In fact, I wasn't even invited here. I just showed up. They didn't even want me here. But I found out I got these big old Jack Daniels, what they call country cocktails. Man, these are huge. They're tasty. And I was like, wait a minute, I can stream too. My 2 favorite things. .117 left to go here in period number 2. Both goals in this game have been in the second period. And that was a stick to the face. Montiel Klein making sure that That kid did not progress anymore, so he put up what you would call an on-ice speed bump. I don't know who's getting the penalty. It should be the kid in the black who put his fist to the face, but it's probably going to be Montiel Klein because that's what they do. They call it on the wrong person. Let's see what the referee here says. He says, X-Man, go on, give it to you. Kerry Mahoney said that. That's actually going to be a power play. You heard it here first, kids. 1:04 left to go in period number 2. Warbirds on a power play. I don't know why that background's so fuzzy. It's been a while. You know what I mean, man? Oh, fanned on it by Whaley. He gets it back. He's like, I'm sorry about that one, guys. He was so eager to pass it, he forgot to actually pass it. It happens. What they used to call a dangler. I do that crap all the time. Fan on it. I was talking to coach or to the referee for the game. He's like, you need to get back on the ice. I'm like, I know, I'm too fat now. I will break the ice. Shot was going to miss anyway, but took a stick to the face. That's not cool. You can't hit a kid in the face, dog. It is not to be. 15 seconds left to go. Riley cycling it over to Whaley. Whaley's got a shot, and he's going to put it through somebody. I mean, I would not want to be standing in front of a Whaley shot. You will have one less appendage when it is over if you get hit with it. I don't care if you got pads on. Looks like, judging by the league website, which is about as accurate as me. I'm just kidding. They're pretty accurate. The junior stars are for the year, I don't know. I'd have to do 2 and 3. So they've lost more than they have won. That's the end of 2. (2-0) in favor of the Stars. We'll be back for period number 3 after this.
An abridged guide to flatulence. The blast furnace.
What up?
Deep breath.
The rolling thunder. The horn of Jericho. The Spanish wind. The cover-up. The long goodbye. Farts are funny, but frequent gas and bloating may be possible symptoms of colon cancer. So know the warning signs at any age and share this video with your friends and family. Find out more about the symptoms at keepfartsfunny.org. Together, let's keep farts funny.
Students, athletes, alumni, local businesses, Maverick fans across Omaha, we're all running together and creating an unstoppable stampede of support for Maverick student athletes and our city as a whole.
Welcome to the Omaha Bull Market.
The Bull Market is an NIL collective where businesses, alumni, and the community can strengthen ties in support of Maverick student athletes.
For athletes, it's a way to build valuable partnerships.
Maximize your NIL and make a lasting impact on your community.
For alumni, fans, and local organizations,
it's a new, exciting way to support the Mavericks.
You'll get exclusive behind-the-scenes action.
Plus, unprecedented access to your favorite sport and student athletes.
Are you ready to run with Omaha's team?
Get in the ring.
You can sign up to become a member, make a one-time donation, or just spread the word about Bull Market to your friends and family.
For athletes, for fans, for Omaha, visit omahabullmarket.com.
So I was reeling her in, and that fish was that big.
No, it's only that big.
Oh, I gotta find myself a nice country girl already.
Oh, on that thing?
Yep, on farmersonly.com.
Wow, she sure is pretty.
And she likes to fish, too.
Boys, I found myself a date. Gotta go.
I'm telling you, that fish was this big.
What's the name of that dating site again?
farmersonly.com.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Welcome back to Slater Ice Center here in Nebraska's hockey town, Fremont. I think we're the only team that actually own the ice we play on in the league, and no, the other ones are like USHL rinks or community ice or something else. Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence is where we are at. Third period getting started, and it's going to start with a power play for the Warbirds. With the remaining 50 seconds on that power play. Both goals in the game from the Junior Stars have been in the second period, and we got a stoppage of play. It was not cleared, but it looks like the net maybe came off. That's what's up. Again, there are games tomorrow, too, so you're hot. Oh, wait a minute, there was a penalty. Apparently, Powers is going to be in the net. Wait a minute. There's two of them in there. Hang on. We're going to... That's not cool. All right, well, now there's 2 minutes going on. And we're down a coach. So I'm just going to say what everyone's thinking. Okay? And that is, yes, that was a strategic move done by the coach to get his team riled up. He purposely wanted to get kicked out. Again, it was strategy. It was strategy, not emotion. It was strategy. He's like, my team is down by 2, and I need to get them riled up. So you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my own self for the good of the team. So, I'm not sure if that's statistically sound, but it does present now a power play for the Junior Stars as Fremont has 2 in the box for 2 minutes, and a team and a coach that's gone. So started it with a power play, and then there was 2 penalties on the play apparently. So that's what's it. I don't know. You know as well as I do, I guess, right? Will be cleared by Montiel Klein. Shot on net, though. Dab him up for that. Now it's a 5-on-3, but that's they call an icing because they have the full strength. All right. It's just got exciting, y'all. Call your friends, call your haters, tell them to check out Pissin'. It's on. Face-off's going to be in the forward zone for Fremont. They're down 5-3, or not the score, not 5-3. They're down players 5-3. Wiley will take the face-off. Quickly coming the other way. That was short-lived. Under a minute to go. And then you're going to see Powers and Cunningham come out of the penalty box for the Warbirds. Just joining us. Thank you. Should have joined us earlier because we had a coach get asked to leave the ice, and he did. He's watching. He's probably watching Pissin' from the locker room. What up, coach? Whoa, that was touched by a hand. That could have hurt. That goes to Montiel Klein. He's got a 1-on-2. He's a third of the offense right now. 20 seconds left until he's a fifth of the offense. Or not a fifth, he's 1/5 of the offense. He is 30% right now, 33%. Six seconds left, and you're going to see Powers and Cunningham come out. 2-1, and they are out. It is now what you would call even strength. Playa. Lauk stops that one with 14:30 to play here. Again, tomorrow there's a game at 4 o'clock. It still says 8. No, this is wrong, man. It is pulling from the wrong source, yo. That is some crap. That is wrong. Hang on. There you go. It still says 6. It's 4. I did correct it at intermission. It's 4, dude. I did correct it. Why is it not showing up proper? Whatever. It does what it wants. It's 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 and 6. We'll see you here on Pissin'. You could, if you want, you could be in your man cave and have a couple of TVs on. You could be watching some dumb foosball game, and then Pissin'. Pretty much the Marv Albert of hockey broadcasters. Who's a fun? I don't know. There's Marv Albert, at least. You know, like they're rough. Whatever. I'll do what I want. Whatever. 3-0. It's 1.5 times the worst lead to have in hockey. If I remember correctly, though, this Lincoln Junior Stars team played yesterday, and they actually were up like 4-0 and lost. So, lesson be learned. You was never safe. The real question here is, but did the opposing coach get kicked out of the game? I don't know. Oh, I thought that went in, but it did not. 13-16. It's tricky to rock around. Very tricky. How tricky? Oh, it's very tricky. It is very, very tricky. You must be careful. That's how tricky it can get. I don't know why nothing's working here today, you know? Having one of them days. It's a Friday. I'm on the wrong thing. That probably helps. Ooh. O'Malley. Collision! Still got his head attached, though, so that's a win. Inside 13 minutes to play here in period number 3. 1 goal scored in the third period. There was a 5-on-3. I don't think any goals were scored, though. I think the goal scored was an even strengther. I think. They are ragdolling O'Malley. They just do not give him the proper notoriety he rightfully deserves. That was touched by a hand. Pursued by Powers. There's a pass to nobody. That's an interesting one. Kicked in by Peters. It wasn't literally kicked, it was tipped in, I should say. Cycle to the defense on the Lincoln Junior Stars. Near side Allen. Whoa, sounded like it hit the post, didn't it? That dude is big. He's been on the ice a long time. He plays 90% of the game. Just making up stuff. He's been out there a lot, so I'm guessing he plays 90% of the game. Ish. And he trips over Montiel Klein's hips. He is down, man. Montiel Klein did him a pat, like not a sarcastic one, like I hope you're okay. That was nice of him. I think it's Whaley in there throwing his weight around. Damn right. Pass made to the kid who doesn't leave the ice. He's got a goal or two today. He's looking tired though. We got to stop at the play. I think we got a penalty coming up on the black and blue team. This dude here. He did it. He guilty. He going in the box. It's that guy. Face-off's going to be in the forward zone for Fremont. Here it comes. The turnaround y'all been waiting for. On a power play. I don't know why it makes your screen all foggy, but it did. Oh, he hit his own teammate. That ain't cool. What the hell? Roughing the call on the Lincoln Junior Star player. There's a shot low, deflected out. Shot was from, I believe, Sarkar or Montiel Klein. Good hustle by Patefield. Quickly turns it around. He's got Wiley on his left. He's got Montiel Klein coming up, as well as Cunningham. Got Sarkar open, waiting to rifle one in. Second round shot goes into the crotch, I think, of his own player. Right into the junk. Shot on net, technically, is a clear. 1:10 to go here on the power play for the Warbirds. Oh, there's a hook. That's a hooking. Covered up by goalie. 9-11. How much time is left in the third period? 55 seconds left on the power play. If you want to call me Betty, let's go ahead now. Want to call me Al? Go ahead now. All right. That wasn't fun. That was stupid. Oh, that's a goal. Warbirds goal. And I believe that is going to be a McGregor goal. No, it's a Powers goal. Back to a 2-goal lead. And plenty of time. Even strength. Warbirds getting one in there. McGregor sends it around. O'Malley going to bank it toward the middle. It's going to come back out. McGregor going to grab it. So Kobe Powers with the power play goal. Shot on net, rebound in front. Opportunity again, shot on net, still loose puck. Backhanded shot in, and that's going to come back out toward the corner. McGregor is going to grab it and bounce it off the front shin pads of a or the other guy. He's going to send it in. Jesus. That was honestly, in my opinion, not a fault of the Warbirds. That's as a defensive player, that's exactly what you want to do if you're or forward, I guess, too, on the forward in the defensive zone, is you want to square up and take that shot in the shins because it's going to put the puck potentially right in front of you, which it did. And that's what you hope for, so you can make a breakout. And that's exactly what happened. So you can't fault the Warbirds on that, other than what are you going to do? Just got to back check faster, I guess, but makes it back to a 4-1 game. And all the momentum and all the energy was definitely in the forward zone for Fremont. But that'll quickly deflate something there. It was Powers again, he gets pushed from behind. And we're gonna get a cross check. So another power play coming up here. Scored on the power play last time. Another opportunity here. 7:45 to go in the game. Sarkar with the puck behind the net. Looking to set up a pass and banks it over to Patefield. Patefield, far side, gonna bump, tries to bank, pass it to himself. Lincoln looking for a penalty on some, no, I get it. It looked like something, but it wasn't. If anything, it wasn't boarding. Again, game tomorrow. Never mind that it's 4 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. Dubuque Saints coming to town. All the hot hockey action will be here on Pissin. JV gonna be the first to play, then Varsity, who's on the ice right now. Wiley took an elbow to the face. To the face. Sarkar puts it on, loose puck in front. Cunningham looking to backhand it in. It's going to be an early whistle there. 1 minute exactly on the power play left to go. 1:03, I guess. I was incorrect. Shocker. Turn around or say. As if Creed saying, whoa, that was a good punt. $115,000 of you watching this game. That's it's not even counting the 82,000 watching live in the arena. I want to say hi to Uganda, who's watching right now. A lot of our Uganda traffic is up. It's that Uganda Hockey League, and that's not even a joke. There is now a Uganda Hockey League. Yeah, here it comes. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Warbirds. We got Speedy McGee Whaley here. He's a senior, looking to use his education and experience. Here comes some good Back skating by Barons, and Whaley again coming in there. Banks it to himself as well. Montizel Klein on the far side. Little rope-a-dope action. Passes it to himself. He is cool as, and people say cool as a cucumber. Oh my gosh! Goal! Warbirds hockey goal off the inside skate of somebody. It can go off a foot. It can't be kicked in. It was not kicked in. What? Are they going to count it or not? I'm confused. He didn't move his foot. It was kicked in. It bounced off the inside edge of the foot. I got video. I'm not being a homer. He did not kick it in. I don't even think he knew it was coming. Because it went to the outside of the net where the outside foot was. It banked up the inside. I'm not being a homer. I'm being honest. It did not look like a kick in for sure. They're going to call it no goal. Oops. I didn't put that one on yet. So they're calling it no goal. I understand that you cannot kick a puck in. That was a shot, an attempted shot that went right. And I don't even think it, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even sure it went off of a Warbird skate. But it definitely, so we got a coach getting kicked out for the second time. I'm not laughing. I've never seen that happen before. That's what I'm laughing at. I didn't even realize he was there. He got kicked out again. I didn't. I don't know what I'm not making light of it. I don't know what the rule is. Does he have to be outside the building? I'm being completely honest here. I know there is a rule. You have to be outside the building. Can he not be on the ice? Can he not have visible sight of the ice? I legit don't know. I'm not validating what he did. I don't know what he did other than he must have been saying something. But I will say, no matter what, it's comical to get kicked out twice. In fact, it's downright awesome. So for that, I applaud you for, that's the first I've ever seen someone get kicked out twice in the same game. Because normally you get kicked out and that's just the end of it, right? There's nothing else there in the story. And the initial kick out is your entertainment's over. But to do it twice, good on you. You know, you don't have to be an anarchist to appreciate it. You just go, that's pretty unique. I've never seen that before. Okay. And then the referee left the ice for a second to make sure he knew whatever he said. I got a bunch of questions. Like, did he sneak onto the ice and no one knew he was there until something else happened? Oh, we got some kerfuffling activity. I don't know who's doing what. I'm not sure. I don't know. Just saying, there's kerfufflings. I will say this. Way to steal some thunder from getting kicked out twice. The real story here was a coach got kicked out twice in one game. Now we got regular penalties coming up. That's, you know, you can't. We got one on one side, two on the other. Some technicals or T's. I don't know what they all are. Timeouts or T's. I don't know. Some T-bones, timeouts, tiddlywinks. You know, I'm kind of pissed. That coach knows this game is being streamed. He could have easily watched the whole thing from the locker room. Yeah, this guy sucks balls. This guy calling the game is horrible. You're right, Bob. Who is he? It's supposed to be a home game. I think I don't know who you're talking. Are you talking about me? Bob, if you're talking about me, let me know. If you're not, let me know. But judging by your last name, I have a feeling you are related to somebody. But then again, it's a pretty common last name. But let me know, you talking about me or who's really bad? Where does this guy come from? Are you talking about the referees? I don't know. It's too vague, Bob. You could say Harry Dangler sucks. Like, who's this guy? Harry Dangler is horrible. And I would be like, yeah. Correct, Bob. Good call. So, power play now for, oh, wait a minute. That's on the wrong, that ain't right. It's on the wrong side. They put the power play on the wrong side, I think, because there's two people in the visiting side, but they put the penalty on the. All right, well, I'm just going to follow what they have because there's another shot on net. Yeah, they put the penalty on the wrong side of the board. I got it right on the screen. It is wrong in here. Scorekeeper is, hey, Bob, scorekeeper sucks. He's really bad. He has the wrong, nope, wait. Nope, he has it right. I'm sorry, Bob. He has it right. I was reading it wrong because I suck. It's right on the screen, too. But now's not the time for formalities like that. Bob. I gotta know, Bob. Bob. This is supposed to be a home game. It is a home game, Bob. Are you calling about me or are you talking about a ref? You gotta make it specific, Bob. Who sucks, Bob? This shit is real bad. Are you talking about the streaming? You talking about the commentary? You talking about the camera work? You talking about the graphics? You talking about the play on the ice? What are you talking about, Bob? The internets want to know. 50 seconds left on the power play. I'm going to dick with it now. 43 seconds on the power play, not a minute 18. Because this shit's really bad. Bob said it best. Bob, I'm going to use your quote in a promotion. Thanks, Bob. I don't even know who you're talking about. So I want to know, though, Bob. Everybody else can chime in, too. It doesn't have to be Bob. Everybody can say this shit sucks. I don't know. What's really bad? Am I the shit? Is the shit the referee? The play on the field? What is it? I don't know. That was too vague in his critique. 18 seconds left on the power play, I'll tell you that right now. And there has not been another sighting of Coach Peters that I can see. Maybe this time the warnings will stick. Is it the camera work? Because that's pretty bad. I must admit, I've been loosey-goosey on the camera today. That net's off. And stoppage will play. Power play's over. Bob's not commenting. I'm not going to sleep good tonight now. I will not know if Bob's comment was in reference what content he was saying was bad. But I welcome Bob's clarification. Dangler, you are horrible. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Or Dangler, I think the referee is horrible. Okay. Or I think the prices are ridiculous at the loo. Okay. Just tell me what it is, Bob. I welcome your comments and clarification. 2:24 left to go. 3-goal lead for the Junior Stars from Lincoln. Bob, I got people subscribing just because of your comments, man. You gotta chime back in, Bob. I need you. If I'm going to be bad, then that's fine. Then you be good, and you tell me what it is that is bad. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I want to know what it is. Far side, Montiel Klein, he gets a little tripped, but he don't let it phase him. Comes back out to Sarkar. Sarkar going to rifle it into the back of Cunningham's legs. It's hard to score that way. Off the glass. Number 13 on the corner there, that is Wiley. He's getting the business. Montiel Klein centers it all the way back to his own goalie. He meant to, yeah, it was an icing, but they waved it off. Oh, we got a delayed penalty here. So, oh no, they're pulling the goalie. So, just for, oh, there's a 2-pointer takedown. We're gonna get a penalty here. We're gonna get I don't know what that penalty is, where you roll your arms like that. It looks like traveling. But it can't be traveling, that's basketball. But this dude's going in. Mohat, I know this kid's cool. He's actually a good kid. So he shouldn't just travel though. That's not, you can't travel. That's power play though. Yeah, I know he's an opposing player, but some of these kids I've known for years, regardless of team. So, and you can still get a penalty and be a good kid. He did that. He's a good kid. Got a penalty. Yeah. I would beg to say you're not a good player unless you get a penalty, or you're not a good coach unless you get kicked out twice at one time, one game. All right, so must be a 2 and a 10. I don't know, it doesn't matter. 1:14 left, up by 3. There's 2 people in the box. Glove save. 1:09 left to play. And Warbirds are going to have it with a power play. So looking to, and they got no goalie, so they have 6 forwards on the ice, no goalie. Barron's going to look to rifle it, does. Sends it into the shins of a defensive player. Will be banked up and out, but that's not going to go in the net, and there's no icing on the penalty kill, so. Shot, glove save. 43 seconds remaining. Bob, people are signing up to subscribe because they're hoping you are commenting tomorrow. They didn't stop the clock, so now they did. That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on. They're looking for somebody else to take the face off. You don't see that at this level. You normally see it like at college and NHL, AHL, OHL, minors, if you will. You don't see them asking for a reset. Shot just above the net. That was a rifle, too, from Barron's. 23 seconds remaining. Barron's going to have a stab at it again, but instead it's going to put it down in the corner. They're going to send it in front, just left of the net is the shot. Couldn't quite make out who sent that one in. Barron's again. Far side, looking to cut through some traffic. Shot again goes left, rifles back around to the right. And that is going to be game. Junior Star is going to be victorious 4-1 in a tightly contested game early, and the points come in later. These teams will not play tomorrow. Fremont will be back in action against the visiting Dubuque Saints. You can watch those games here at 4 and 6 here on Piston. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Especially you, Bob. See you tomorrow.